This video will walk you through the manual calibration process of ENMET's eGC. A manual calibration should only be attempted after you've fully warmed up your eGC unit. To warm up your unit, turn it on by pressing the power button. The eGC will then display a startup screen and begin collecting air samples for analysis at 10-minute intervals. The first few readings will be invalid until the instrument has fully warmed up for 30 minutes to reach its operating temperature. Our eGCs are configured to use 10 parts per billion calibration gas standards. Concentrations other than 10 parts per billion will result in incorrect readings by the unit. Before you start the calibration, you must connect the calibration gas inlet swage lock fitting on the power entry plate to your 10 parts per billion calibration gas cylinder using the length of a 1/8 inch OD pre-cleaned stainless steel tubing. Make sure you do not over-tighten your swage lock fitting. We suggest after the nut is finger tight, you tighten the nut with a wrench by no more than 3/4 of a turn. The calibration gas cylinder requires a 2-stage pressure regulator with a 1/8 inch outlet fitting to connect the stainless steel tubing. Secure the pressure regulator to the cylinder. Once secured, turn on the main valve on the cylinder and adjust the second stage pressure to 5 psi. The second stage pressure can be adjusted up or down by a few psi if necessary to maintain a flow of about 0.5 lpm as observed on the flow meter within the enclosure during the 45-second sampling period of the calibration run. Typically, the value ranges from 5 to 8 psi. It is extremely important that you make sure the second stage pressure to be maintained below 20 psi or the calibration gas solenoid valve will leak and the calibration gas cylinder will be drained prematurely. A calibration can be manually initiated by pressing the second button on the right of the display screen. This button is only active when the eGC is in idle mode, which displays the results at the completion of a run as shown here. Once you press the calibrate button, the eGC will display the following screens during its measurement cycle: sampling, preheat, sample inject, purge, and system run. Once the measurement is complete, the results will be displayed on the screen until the next measurement begins. The calibration of the eGC will occur at pre-programmed intervals. ENMET's eGC units are preset to calibrate 4 times every day. This completes the manual calibration process of ENMET's eGC.